Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What is it?
You fit right in? Yeah?
We're feeding the animals, right?
Sure.
Good. You guys are on the bridge. We got a wild one today. We brought in Morgan Burnette from Cheaha. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Morgan, did you bring anyone else with you, like some friends or some pals or anything like that?
I might have brought a couple of friends today.
Okay. Well, I'm not scared of animals at all, if that's what you're talking about. I know a lot about animals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we don't have any problems.
I brought some with me too. This is a hippopotamus from the Shanxi. His name is Carl. He's pretty cool. I know a little bit about these guys. This one, he's my favorite. This is a giraffe who comes from the species of brontosaurus, obviously, with the long neck. But his name is Marcher.
Marcher?
Yeah. Morgan, I'm dying to know, when did you become interested in animals? Like, is that something that...
I've always been interested in animals, and I was just lucky enough to end up at Cheaha. I actually grew up in Albany. My dad was involved with Friends of Cheaha back in the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
So I grew up at Cheaha, went away to college, came back with my PR degree, and a small part-time job opened up, and I was lucky enough to get it. And just kind of stuck around and worked my way up, and it's the best of both worlds, and
that's awesome.
Really lucky.
What do you love about Cheaha?
Cheaha is its own special thing. There's nothing else like it.
Right.
You know, Wild Adventures is great for what it is. Zoo Atlanta is great for what it is.
Right.
Cheaha is amazing, and it's this local resource, this gym. We've got all these outdoor activities you can do.
Right.
Hiking, biking, BMX, RC cars, and of course this awesome AZA accredited zoo.
What are some of the unique animals at the zoo here at Cheaha?
Gotcha. Well, unique. They're all unique. If you ask any of the zookeepers,
Right.
they're all going to have their favorites. Probably the biggest favorites of the community are going to be the cheetahs, the rhinos, the meerkats. Everybody has their own favorite.
Let's talk about the meerkats. We were with you guys not too long ago doing a spot about Cheaha, and these meerkats, you know, they look like they're just the most cuddly little creatures that you can just sit right here and watch television and pet them on top of their head. Is that really the case?
Yeah, no, don't pet our meerkats. They're actually pretty vicious. Our zookeepers have a great working relationship with them,
Right.
but they are very cautious around those meerkats. They have sharp teeth.
When we were there, you know, the cheetahs were right over there, and they were beautiful. You guys need to go see these cheetahs. They're awesome. And what was so funny is you guys were talking about, on Saturdays, you guys allow them to race or allow them to do a run.
Yes, probably
you
one of the
please tell
neatest
us
things
about
we
that?
have is our cheetah lure course.
Yes.
We set out a pulley system with a little flag on it, and just like a house cat at home, the cheetahs will chase it. Of course, they're cats. If they're in the mood to chase it, they will chase it at a high speed, and they run all the way around the exhibit. Our cheetahs, I think, are 11 now. They're still pretty quick.
What is that in cat? What is that in human years? Roughly what?
They're old. They're geriatric.
Right.
They're old
Really?
ladies, yeah.
They're old ladies, and how fast can these old ladies run?
Fast.
50, 40,
I don't
45?
clock it. I don't know.
You need
It's
a
fast.
baseball gunner out there, man.
Bring one out there.
Yeah, radar
Yeah.
gun. Somebody get a radar
Somebody
gun
bring your
to
baby.
Cheaha.
Your radar gun.
We'll bring one. So Morgan, as the Director of Community Engagement, what are some of the things you would like to see happen in the next 4 to 6 years with Cheaha?
We are really working right now to figure out our future.
Right.
For whatever reason, we have kind of let ourselves decline. The Cheaha that you and I grew up with, it looks pretty shabby right now. That's because it is still the same Cheaha that we grew up with. It was built 40 years ago out of wood. We've repaired as much as we can, but eventually a 40-year-old structure needs to be replaced, and we're at that point right now. We want to figure out what we can do to move forward and make that happen.
Right. And you need the community to get involved too.
Absolutely. We need the community, we need everybody, but more than anything, we need to figure out what we can do to make that happen. And what we've really kind of lucked into is creating these community partnerships.
Right.
What can we do to help other businesses in the community? What can we do to help these nonprofits? Because yeah, we need help, we need money to function obviously, but we have this great resource out there. We have what a lot of people don't have. You know, Mission Change, the Lily Pad, they may not have a place to hold a fundraiser. We do.
Right.
We've got a great location.
Awesome
Come
event.
hold your fundraiser
Awesome
out here.
event,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And since we've started doing that, it really has kind of paid off for us. So, you know, our next step is just continuing those community partnerships. We are going to the city and asking the city government, how do we make Albany better?
Right.
Not, you know.
I think everybody has that same question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know if enough people are asking it. They want to complain and say, Albany sucks, there's nothing to do, want to go somewhere else. Instead, people need to ask the question, what can I do to make Albany better?
I totally agree. So, I'm just going to open the floor to you right now.
Okay.
Can you please tell us a little bit about little guy here?
Yeah, so this is Clark. He's an eastern screech owl. He's actually native to this area, Albany. And if you can see the colors on his back, that's actually so he can blend in with pine trees. And the local trees we have here. They come in 2 phases, gray and red.
So he screeches, not hoops, right?
Yeah, he gets his name honestly. He's a screecher. Total myth that they can turn their head all the way around. They do have great range of motion, but you know, they still have a neck.
Well, he's really cool.
Yes.
And for all of you hunters out there who stay a little after dark, this is the guy. This is the guy who makes you pee your pants right here.
This adorable little thing.
All right, let's see what else you got. So this is friend number 2.
Yes, this is friend number 2. Want to emphasize friend. Snakes are friends.
Right, yeah. That mom, if you're watching this, they're friends, okay? So keep that in your back pocket. Tell me a little bit about this guy.
So this is Poe. He is a ball python. He is not native to here. He's native to Africa.
Okay.
He actually is named the royal ball python because Cleopatra would like to wind them around her arms and wear them like jewelry.
So has he ever snapped at you?
No, he's a friendly snake. All of our education animals we work with to make sure that they're friendly before we take them out into public.
Right.
Obviously, he does have a mouth. Anything with a mouth can bite you.
Right.
Now, would you like to pet him?
Yeah, I can pet him.
We like to tell people he feels like a nice pair of leather shoes,
Right.
purse.
Yay!
Actually, if you just want to hold that for me for a second.
Right. This right here?
Dip that right there.
Okay.
Okay, see? That counts as hard. No? It's okay. You get credit.
I think Megan, one of our... Megan, would you like to hold him? Okay. Morgan, I think a lot of times people think, you know, that zoos are like prisons for animals. Obviously that's a misconception. I mean, when we were at Cheaha this past month, I mean, the zookeepers were just loving everything that was going on. They treated the animals with total respect. I'd like to hear about that from you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we get a lot of questions about. Honestly, we enjoy the questions. We'd love to tell you why you're wrong, if that's your thought process. Zoos have come a long, long way from their inception. When they first started, they were concrete jungles and it was purely entertainment. Modern zoos focus mostly on conservation education. If we can get people out there, obviously that involves a little bit of an entertainment aspect. We got to get you to want to come. But once you're there, we want to teach you about the animal, how you can save its wild cousins, how you can better their lives and keep their land around.
Right.
And our actual animals are spoiled rotten. Those keepers love what they do, and I can promise you if those animals are not taken care of in the best possible way, we're going to hear about it because they are the ones with them every single day. They know their behaviors, they know how they act what they like, and they're going to give them the best life possible.
Right.
So we have some very lucky animals.
Well, Morgan, I have officially touched a ball python today. Learned a lot about animals, learned a lot about Cheaha. Excited to see what Cheaha has going on in the future.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. You guys are on the bridge.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, please like the video below or subscribe right here. And if you know anyone that you would like to see on the bridge, please comment below.